Welcome to my channel is Teamstick. In this video we will learn how we can manipulate lists. Manipulation means how we can add elements, modify elements or delete elements from a list. This is very interesting and easy. Come, let's learn together. Manipulating lists. So in this video we will learn about how we can add an element to a list. Using append method, first of all, we are going to use append method with the name of the list. You can see here in this slide we are given with list 1. This is list 1. These are all the elements of list 1 we are given with. So now we can simply use append method with the name of the list using dot notation, and within the parentheses of this method we can put an element that we want to add in the existing list. So when we are printing this list 1, now after addition, after using append method, so we have this list as an output. You can see here we have 100, this element appended at the end. So we did it using append method. Now here we are using extend method. Extend function or extend method is something that can help you to add elements, add more elements. Like using append method we could only add one element. So using extend method we can add multiple elements. So you can see here we have this list, and list 1 dot extend method we are using here. Within the parenthesis we are passing a list of element that we want to add to an existing list. So when we are printing this list, now what we have is we have the list, existing list, plus we have 200, 300 and 400. These three elements appended all together using extend method. So here we can also concatenate lists using the plus operator. So this is the existing list. We are using the concatenation operator or the plus operator to concatenate elements. Like here we are adding a new list which contains two elements, 100 and 200, and we are assigning the result to list 1 again. So when we are printing this list 1, now you can see here this is the existing list, and 100 and 200, like these two elements are attached, or we can say concatenated with this list, and we did it using plus operator. So we can also use insert method. We can use insert method here to add a particular element at a particular location, right? So now you can see we again have this list 1, list 1 dot insert. Insert is a method. We here what we are doing is at location 2 we want 100 to be inserted. So index is 2, and at index 2 we want 100 to be inserted. So when we are printing this list, now you can see this is index 0, index 1. At index 1 we already have this, right? At index 1 we already have this element 2. Now at index 2 we want 100. So at index 2 we have 100, this element that we inserted using insert function, and all the list elements will remain intact, right? It's not replacing anything. It's simply inserting a new element at a particular index or at a particular location. At index 2 we wanted 100 and we got it at index 2, and 3.4 moved to the next index, right? I hope you got it. So how we can modify elements in lists? So to modify elements we can simply use the name of the list. Within square brackets we'll put the index of the element. So here we want to modify element at index 1, that is 22, right? So at index 1 we had element 2 and we made it 22. Now here we change the element. It's not shifted to another location. 2 is not on the next location now. But here 2, which was at index 1, now we replaced 2 with 22. We modified it, right? So here we are printing this list and we got this output. This is how we modify elements in lists, right? So how we can delete element at a specific location in the list using del function. So this is the same list. Del is a keyword. Using del, we can delete element at a particular index. Here, this index 1, we are deleting element 2, which is at index 1. So when we are printing the list 1, so you got this output. Now, element at index 1, which was 2, is not present in the output. So we can also delete elements using remove function. So here you can simply use remove function, and within the remove function, here we don't put the index. In this remove function, we simply put the element that we want to delete. Here we want to delete 3.4. So we got when we print this list 1, we got this output. Now in the output list, we don't have 3.4 element. I hope you got it. So this is simply the manipulation of the list.
Like, share, and subscribe. And don't forget to hit the bell icon. We are so thankful that you are supporting us.